LALECHE. Parity, not patriarchy. Past, present, futures. Here's we are against the Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary Generals, goes give your us. That's what we like to call ourselves. Everyone's, all of us, including Jews, but various most specials more. Ours coming is various most students, especially our youngers, especially Vanessa Salia and Harlan Wislav's Wesley's bringings with them, and admiring and inspired by, of course, Lighting Lee's and April's Arisen, Rosa Arisen, Sir Angeline's, also Victory Edith, and Hadass and Leah, and Janice Gray and Hamakshi, and lots more, and of course bringing with them all of our Shekinahs, all their aunts and mothers, females, the females, their Shekinahs from our families, including Anna Marie's and Julie Anna Marie's equals, and Virginia and Lily Landry Dutimes, and of course Rohini, and lots more, to Gabrielle, and of course especially coming right up, Australia, Liberty, and Australia, and it's Harry, Radiant Ray, it's Harry, and a lot more. You'll hear more of these names in just a few moments with the Malcolm Shirley. We'll say more of these in just a few moments, but that's what we like to call ourselves, all of us, everyone's, including Jews, Equinoxtrueqsz, Co-Secretary Generals, Co-Secretary. But in order to connect our names and purposes to other archetypal languages of present history, it's on the realms on all our planets, past, present, future, since context. We also call ourselves other names, such as including several young goddesses and gods. Now, as descendants, we're trying to become a pantheon above others. No, of course not. What we are delivering is divine democracies, so that all of the Elohas and Elohims, all the elite circles and Erois, all the females and males, all the souls that God has created and incarnated, past, present, future, cans and shells and shells and cans, shells and cans and cans and shells, be reunited again, back and forth in circles, times, in balance and contact, what happens on the smaller earths. And he also says, the light, does that anyway suggest we're trying to usurp the ever-loving's powers and authorities of the one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe? No, of course not. There is only one Mother, Father, Goddess, God of the universe, ever present in all creations and all societies, including us, and also we know and have everyone, includes all our families, you can use all the females and males, all the females reparatively, and all the females and males equally reparatively with the eyes in it, and all the floor and flow, and Goddess, God has given us the coast words and appreciates it, so we say it. Namaste is the divines with us, Greeks, the divines with the use and all. We say it. Mika to you, Oyasin, Mika to your coast, we're all related. We're anything and alls, and everyone's all related, because we know that we are all related. We shall against and cans and shells come together and again back and forth in circles, time down, sometimes for heavens of the small earths. And he also says the elites will not speak to the elites within use and alls. Cogs, Samaras, Proxies, Vaval, Chaim, Shalom, Nir, Pache, Sol, Salam, Ubuntu, back and forth, back and forth, Leads, Words, Vedic, Druidic, Tainaras, Mercies, Chowers, Franzavags, Namaste, Chinquays, Studios, good day, sayonara, Tasvadanis, all languages of all the heritage use, and languages, lands, and beyond, because K-Star is leaders up to all the planets, so we can say, let's love that lives every young woman and prosper every once in a while, and because we know that we are all created as star sons, and because we are combining into our ways of loving, deliverance, ancient kindness and wisdom of ancient heritages and epochs, especially very lengthy, Agalton, Magdalena, and of course also Atlantis, also called Hesperides, Pleiades, and Latides, thrice Ubuntu, Vacuum, these words that are really Vedic, Celtics, and Lords, so we will all be reborn and nativities and never young springs, young adults. And so therefore we also call ourselves other names such as Co-White, Co-Change Women's, Iroquois, got its grandmothers, and Co-Sisters, Gazinas, Co-Cousin Brothers, nieces and nephews is a niece of the clans and gens, and we call ourselves Co-Sky Women's, Co-Sky Women's, and Co-Earth Women's, and Spider Women's, and Co-Kachinas, Co-Rishas Ramayas, Co-Kapli, Co-Abosh Co-Quanius Buddhists, Co-Zeroshans, Co-Messiahs, and Co-Kafka Christ. That all of these names intimidate to an ancient languages, they simply translate to anointed, or to do what? To bring together the divine feminines, the divine masculines, via divine democracies for heavens on the smaller earth, planets, and so therefore we also call ourselves other names, such as always Christmases, always Holy New Year's, babies, females, and males, always Cupids, and psyches, and all this Esterlins, Easterlins, that is Easterlins, and Easterlins, because we are combining the messages of Shushan, that is the 50-50 promise fulfilled and delivered, with that of the Galilee, that is the Magdalens and Nazarenes equally, all the females and males equally, and all the females reparatively to all the females and males equally reparatively for the eyes of all the apostles' families, and connecting them to the ancient heritages, of course, of the Venusians and Mayans of Atlantis, also called Hesperis, Pleiades, Atlantides, Thrace, Ubuntu, back and forth to Robotic release, words, stories, Vedics, and more. So we call ourselves very real stargates of Atlantis, Celtic, very real stargates of Atlantis, and all holy lands and sacred artisans. And last, the chapter first couple of themes, very real stargates, star, Parity Peace cultures for heavens and this horrors and context. Now, it sounds like a daunting task to call occurring these open the stargates and the Akashic records, well as the souls for reborn sinners and humanities, is actually easily accomplished via the New Millennium Rule, which you can read at 1550.wordpress.com, and just next to it, read the 11 steps for easily accomplished strategies for making us of the source. You'll also see a page on the website called Amongst the Representatives, use, because use too shouts and cans shouts, joins us in becoming Equinoxtrueqsz Secretary General for us. And we have our family trees there, yours too, represented by picture frames. We start genealogically first with our great grandmothers, and then all of the Shekinahs of our families, all the females currently, and especially for starting fresh, our opening stargates, the wells of souls, Akashic records, our younger generations of Elohaz and Elohims, all these circles and always females and males. And so we'll say some of the names, can't say all of them now. We'll say seven. We have Jugana Faye and Queen Esther and all the Iroquois, Goddess Clan mothers, and more recently, currently, so of course, Barbara Herschel, Lydia Costanza, and of course, Virginia lives on New Times, and of course, my young couple. And we have our Piscataways, we have Gabrielle and Jeanette Chrisztsz, and we have Murder Rosemary Pearl, and especially Ma Patricia Sunflower, and Martha Murphy, and Sophie, and lots more there. And of course, we have our Ubuntu's families, our Belinda's, our Basic Graces, Lillian, Guys, Groggies, and Josephine's Dance, lots more there. And of course, we have our Arts family buddies, and Sylvia's, lots more there. And we have our reintertwining as Toyota and friends, Alice and Anna's, lots more there. And of course, there's Trevors and our hearts, our reintertwining Magdalenes and Nazarenes, Galileans, our Venusians and Mayans, also Australian Libertarian, Australian, especially Italian, Lady Ray, Eagles, and Clary Clay, Jubilant Jericho, Best Center Night, Prison Nose, from Regram, Proper, from Net, all the grace to try to give a joy, these teachers, learning lessons, wizards of us that we all saw with Martha and Shirley, and Lynn and Leonie and Jenny, and Guy, for the Rachel, Stargate's families, Rohini and us were there, and Georgina, and of course, our creators of females, our Esther's and Rachel's, and Anne Marie's, and Mason and Julie and Marie's equals, and Barbara's and Dia's Divines, and Georgina's, and lots more there, Jennifer's, and of course, our youngest generations, April Services, Rose Services, Essentials, all typical unit Edith's, Hesperus Halls, 600,000, Thomas Swati, and Wedding Leaves, Vanessa Sally, and Harris, House Girl, Ian Ross, Ben Shannon, John's, Blessed Bows, and more are coming very, always externally, always overlatedly students, La Leche, Parity, not patriarchy, past, present, futures, ever ye's blessings.